right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And as always, I would like to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to do a quick video real quick. I just wanted to do a video real quick on the origins of Christmas, you know. And this is, I don't want this video to be too long because right now I'm in the middle of shopping, you know, buying some things from the store. So I thought, you know, while I'm shopping, why not do a video on the true origins of Christmas? Because a lot of people celebrate Christmas, especially our people, the Israelites, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians. They celebrate Christmas not knowing what its origins really go back to. So I'm gonna read some of this article here. Excuse me. You know, I'm gonna read some of this article here. You know, Lord's will, this video will be edifying, you know, short, edifying, and straight to the point. So it says, no, the shocking pagan origins of Christmas, okay? Christmas before it was Christmas, okay? So here it goes on to say, Christmas is the time of the year when followers of, you know, Yahweh Shai, our Christianity, Yahweh Shai, celebrated the birth of Yahweh Shai, which we know Yahweh Shai was not born during the winter time. Yahweh Shai was born around the springtime, okay? Yahweh Shai was born around the time of the Passover, because during the springtime, what happens during the springtime? Everything starts to come to life. You know, the flowers start to bloom. You know, the grass starts to grow. You know, it's pretty much during the springtime. It's normally warm outside. You know, it's warm. It's, you know, beautiful. Things start to regrow and blossom again. So we know Yahweh Shai was not born on December 25th. That's some pagan nonsense that the heathens came up with. But it says, this birthday held in the cold dead of winter on December 25th. This period is marked by staying up late, colorful decorations, partying and revelry, grandiose feasts, catchy carols, decorating Christmas trees, and waiting for Santa Claus. So what is the true history of Christmas? Is this biblical? The answer is no. Okay, furthermore, Christmas is not in the Bible, okay? Christmas is a pagan, a heathen holiday. So here it says, many of us have been led to believe that this deep winter celebration was based on the scriptures. It is a coincidence that the world over celebrations of this nature take place in the middle of winter, on the winter solstice. The winter solstice is the most popular time of the year for winter celebrations. Shit, well, I hate the winter, okay? I hate the cold. It says, the winter solstice is the time of the year where the Earth's axis tilts the farthest away from the sun. That's not true, okay? We know that the sun orbits around the earth, okay? We know that the sun orbits around the earth. So, you know, that's off. Because, you know, Esau teaches you that, you know, the sun stays in one area while all the planets in the galaxy orbits around the sun. No, that's not true, okay? That goes back to sun worship. The sun orbits around the earth. Like the scriptures tell you, the moon orbits around the earth. Both the sun and the moon orbits around the earth, okay? The earth's weather is dependent by the earth itself, okay? The sun does not determine the earth's weather. The earth determines the earth's weather. So it says the winter solstice is the time of the year where the Earth's axis tilts the farthest away from the sun in the northern hemisphere. Consequently, this causes the winter solstice to be the longest night of the year. After that, the days start getting longer again. This also officially marks the start of winter. Okay, the God of the Hebrews, Yahweh, pronounced this warned his people not to worship the hosts of the heavens, sun, moon, stars, or any other creation after they were delivered out of the land of Egypt. Okay, Deuteronomy 4 verse 19. This was a commandment. Okay, it says Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Genesis 10:9. Nimrod is credited for building great cities such as Nineveh and Babylon. He was a rebel. He built the Tower of Babel. He tried to turn the people away from Yahweh. Okay, and Yahweh had to stop the construction of this tower. After the languages of men were confounded to the end of the tower, of the Tower Babel's construction, the people were scattered to the four corners of the world. Okay, it says, after the death of Cush, Nimrod took his mother, Semiramis, as a wife. Nimrod soon died himself. His body was cut into pieces and scattered throughout his kingdoms. Okay, well, it tells you that, Nimrod was a mighty hunter. And as a matter of fact, let's not get lazy with it. Let's go there itself, okay? Let's go to Genesis chapter 10. We'll just start at 9. Okay, so here it says, and Cush begat Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty one in the earth. So Nimrod was a mighty one in the earth, right? He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. Okay, it says, out of that land went forth Ashur and builded Nineveh. Okay, and the city of Rehoboth and Calah. And Resen between Nineveh and Calah, the same is a great city. And Mizraim begat Ludium and Anahim, and Anamim, and Lahabim, and Naptuhim. Okay, so let's skip on down. Okay, so Genesis chapter, let's go to the 11th chapter now, start at 1. Okay, and the whole earth was of one language and one speech, right? Which that language was what? Paleo-Hebrew. The whole world was speaking Hebrew. Okay. Okay, it says, I'm in the middle of shopping and doing this video, so bear with me. It says, and it came to pass as they journeyed from east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Okay, so let's see. So these are the generations of Shem. But the point is that Nimrod was pretty much he was killed. Okay, Nimrod was killed, and matter of fact, I have an idea. No, go back. Genesis. Let's type in Nimrod. Okay. Okay. Nimrod. Okay. So we know that Nimrod died, right? His body was cut up to pieces. And basically, when the people had found all of Nimrod's body parts, they found everything except his rod. So his rod was missing. So in order to replace his rod, what they did was they went into the forest and they cut down an evergreen tree, and then they put it and they set it in between his legs and basically said, that this is his rod, or some wicked stuff like that, right? So that's where the Christmas tree goes back to. The Christmas tree goes back to Nimrod's penis, right? Where his body was cut to pieces, and they couldn't find his rod, so they replaced his rod with an evergreen tree, And then of course, they decked it, and the people would dance around it and worship it, because these Hamites are wicked, they're twisted. So, you know, see, let's go back. Let's go back here. Let's go to Jeremiah now. Okay, chapter 10, verse 1. So that's where the Christmas tree goes back to. So that's basically what this guy was going into, you know, when Nimrod, you know, when he was killed, his body was chopped to pieces and was scattered. And basically when people found all of his body parts, they found everything but his rod. So in order to replace his rod, since they couldn't find it, they cut down the evergreen tree and they put it in the midst in between his legs. Then, you know, people started dancing around it and singing praises unto it, you know, onto the evergreen tree and worshiping it. So the Christmas tree goes back to Nimrod's rod, you know. A lot of people don't know that. So it says, and after the death of Cush, Nimrod took his mother Semiramis as a wife. Nimrod soon died himself. His body was cut into pieces and scattered throughout his kingdoms. Semiramis taught the people that the only body part that remained missing was his male member, which is his rod. So he had gone to the sun. His name would now be called Baal, the sun god. She taught the people that Nimrod was the father of her unborn child, and the baby was conceived by him through rays of sun, which is all bullshit, you know. But you see, women worship goes even back then, you know. Women worship goes way even back to Semiramis, okay? For his presence and his power to reign supreme, phallic symbols, which the phallic is another word for penis. Penis symbols and fire should be lit to honor him. The supposed child of that union is Horus, Tammuz, the reincarnate of Nimrod. Standish, 1992. Semiramis claimed a full-grown evergreen tree sprang out of the roots of the dead tree stump. This symbolized the springing forth of a new life for Nimrod on the anniversary of Nimrod's birth, December 25th. So you see, December 25th is not really the birthday of who the world calls Jesus. December 25th is really the birthday of Nimrod, you see. So you guys who's worshiping Christmas, you don't know that you're really worshiping Nimrod's birthday, okay? Okay. She said that Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts under it, you see, and that now you know where you know the putting of gifts underneath the tree comes from. Okay. It says, this symbolized the springing forth of new life from Nimrod. On the anniversary of Nimrod's birth, December 25th, she said that Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree, the Christmas tree, and leave gifts under it. This is the genesis of the Christmas tree, the symbol of Nimrod. This equates to approximately 9 months. This equates to approximately 9 months after Easter, or the date Ishtar became pregnant with Tammuz. Nimrod reincarnate. You see, so you know, Ishtar, Semiramis, same woman, different name. Damn, get away from me. Okay, so you know, furthermore, when you break down the word Christmas, okay, when you break down the word Christmas is a compound word. It is a word that is broken down into two different words, which you got the word Chris or Christ, right? And then you got the word mass. So the word Christmas, really the word Christmas, when you break it down, mass, which is short for massacre, then you got the word Chris or Christ. So the word Christmas literally means the massacring of the anointed. So during the time of Genesis, during Nimrod's time, it was not called Christmas, okay? It was called the worship of Nimrod, who Semiramis claimed is the reincarnation of Tammuz. Well, Tammuz is the reincarnation of Nimrod. Okay, that's what Christmas really goes back to. And as you may know, the Christmas tree is supposed to represent the Christmas tree is supposed to represent Nimrod's phallus, his penis. You see, that's what the Christmas tree is supposed to represent. And then, you know, like she said, you know, people would decorate the phallus with lights, and you know, like I said before, people would dance around it, they would worship it, and then Semiramis claimed that, you know, Nimrod would visit the Christmas tree and would leave gifts underneath it. So now you people know, man. You know, Christmas really goes back to the worship of Nimrod's penis and the worship of Semiramis. So if you're worshiping Christmas, if you're keeping Christmas as a holiday, you're going way the fuck off. Now let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So again, Christmas, Christ Mass. The word Christ goes back to the Greek Christos, which means oil. What do you do with oil? You anoint people with it. So think about it, Mass, Christ, right? So Christmas is all about the massacring of the anointed. Who's the anointed of the nation of Israel? Yahushai. So Christmas is all about the death of Yahushai. When you celebrate Christmas, you're celebrating the death of Yahushai, and you're also worshiping Nimrod's penis. You know? So Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the heathen are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. Right? They deck it with silver and with gold. And ain't that what people do with Christmas trees? They deck them with Christmas lights. They put these little silver, golden, little fringes on them. Whatever they call them, confetti, golden, silver confetti. They deck it with golden and silver confetti. You know, they might put like some white cotton on it. You know, it says they deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. It says they are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good. Okay, so, you know, I just wanted to do a short video on the origins of Christmas. This is the brother Yashamai. Lord's will, you were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. With that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.